Hey, what's up, everybody? We have another movie review coming to you, and this is for Dolly. Yes, so I'm gonna keep it spoiler free. And just give you just a rundown in the feel of this movie. It's a slasher film. You know, in the modern times, slasher films at this point kind of get a bad rap. Especially in this day and time where things are a little bit built off surrealism. This film, it gives you a dose of it. It's a very, I would want to say, somewhat of a indifferent take on a horror film. It has remnants of like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre or Silent Hill or Hills Have Eyes, excuse me. So you're also going to get a good surprising within the casting of this movie. You're going to see a familiar face in Stifler, one of his most famous roles of his career. He's one of the main characters, and one of the probably more lighter negative takes that I will say on the movie, in my perspective, I would say one of the lower ends of this film is, I will say, the acting. I would say the main character is a young lady, and with this being a slasher film, you get the classic trope of the female lead. She's gonna fall about 3 times, make bad decisions, but those are, I think, some of the things that just come along with slasher films. And it's nostalgic, and in a sense they play with that idea, which I do admire, that I think is pretty creative, where you have to play along with the killer. So in a sense, she is going with the prototype, playing along and doing what you would expect in a type of slasher film. And within that aspect, you get, like I would touch on the new horrors do, sort of that surreal feeling, and there is a psychological aspect to it that plays a part within the film. So it's just not total slashing and killing and brutality. There's as you follow the story, there's certain things, certain lines that you read between, and don't want to say predictability within it, but there's a tone of, as I said, like a classic, where you can kind of see the big twist coming, per se. But other than that, it's a solid film. Standing on its own. Is definitely going to be a sequel. I give it about a 6.9 to 7. Give it that much on that scale. I think the audience will enjoy it as a slasher film. You get see some gore and there's some squeamish moments. I'll say that much. But yeah, go see the film.